What?
Soft.
Soft. Other. Comfort. What? Cuddly. What else? Anything else? What did you notice about your bear, or just in general about your feeling of getting a bear?
I feel
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of softened. It's softened.
It softened her a little bit.
You said we can't keep him. I'm gonna love to give this to my 6-month-old daughter. She's gonna
You
love
may.
it.
You can do whatever you want. It's yours. Absolutely. Yeah, but maybe it also brought your 6-month-old to mind.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Yeah. So your little self that you still have inside you, the little ones in your life. Anything else?
His bow tie was crooked, I had to fix it.
Yeah. So they all are the same except for a handful because we had more participants than we had expected. And yet, because we are human beings with symbolic functioning capacity, we put meaning to things. So how we interpreted a bow tie that was crooked, or a bear, can I share what you said? Because I thought that was perfect. I had 2 bears, and one, the little bow tie had been taken off, and one still had it on, and I asked him, which of these do you want? And what did he say?
One without.
Yeah.
Quarter.
And what was your thinking about that?
Well, I like to, well, I have my own making a tuxedo.
Yeah. So he was more neutral, and you could really make him who he was gonna be. Yes, I love that. So we have all of our own ideas about who this is. So in theory, remember when we were talking about blankies? Like what we think those transitional objects are as like adult has nothing to do with what that has become for the child who's made meaning. Same with these. These all may look the same, but they're going to slowly become endowed with our own personalities and journeys and wishes and all of that. So here's what I'm going to invite you to do. And I have one. There is up here a whole bunch of materials, and I'm just going to quickly walk you through so you know what the options are. So as you think of who this is, who this bear is, how old they are, what their name is, what their story is a little bit, you're going to think about what they need as well. So we've got lots of fabric, and because you probably have not decorated a bear in a long time or ever, I'll just tell you one way to kind of begin if you are someone who feels, as I do, very artistically challenged. If you take one of the pieces of felt and you cut a triangle, not too big, with scissors, and then you open it up and you put your hand in, you sort of stretch it out. It's a great shirt, and then you can belt it with like the arms coming out the side. It's a great place to kind of begin, and then you can sort of imagine from there and make whatever you want. Make this bear whoever you want it to be. We have pipe cleaners and beads, and these beads go on to the pipe cleaners really nicely without falling off. You know, when you bead strings, you've worked for an hour and then the whole thing comes off. Doesn't happen with pipe cleaners. We've got beads and buttons, which can also be strung up on the pipe cleaners, even though it doesn't look like they fit through, they do. We have sewing materials, so I'm going to really encourage you to do some sewing. Most of you are like, oh my God, that's terrifying. I will help you, or others can help you thread. And then even if you're like the worst sewer in the world, it's a really nice thing to just experiment with. And I'm sure there's someone at your table who can give you a couple of tips. I also have safety